Start every video, even in a bad situation, with a smile. Alright, so light is bright on my face, and it's bright for a reason because I'm about to show you something. If you're squeamish, you don't, or your memory don't want to see stuff that is kind of gross, but at this point you can, please like, and you can stop watching this video because I'm about to point something out that, as a scientist that we all are, we have to investigate our lives. And in investigating your life, you become accountable for your life. So if you go back to my older videos, around May of this year, I started having health issues. Like, I was thinking I was having asthma attack where I couldn't breathe. I done went to 3 specialists now. Now there's other issues that are there, but this is a catalyst. Health can be a catalyst. You could have, 2 issues that your body's dealing with because you're in somewhat health or your genetics, but then you add a third, then you go over, you tip over. It's just like the needle, or what is it, the hay that broke the camel's, the straw that broke the camel's back, that extra, that one last thing. So I noticed in the last 2 days, which has been a while since I was able to be off for 2 days and do other stuff, but I have been spending a lot of time on the computer doing stuff here. And yesterday, before I went out, and I had a fun time. I enjoyed it. I might post some of that video later, but maybe not. But I enjoyed myself. I had fun, met some interesting people, some good people, so I was happy about that. But I also noticed, Luke Cage is on Netflix, and I'm a comic book kind of guy, so I wind up doing a marathon, and I'm sitting around the house, chilling out, watching episode after episode. And it was funny because when I went to my family doctor on, what was it? When did I go to my family doctor? Friday morning? Yes, Friday morning. She was talking about that I need to go to the dentist, which the dentist office is right next door, connected to the medical doctor. And, I was talking about my teeth, which I have insurance, and I'm not going to show you my teeth. Front teeth look good, back teeth are jacked up. And it's funny because I started talking about, I started having issues with my teeth. And so, I go through the little therapy that I go through to do, to clean my teeth, and I do some holistic kind of things. I've got away from fluoride toothpaste, but that comes at a cost because that fluoride does do certain things. That toothpaste does keep back a lot of the acid that is in this environment. So I actually use 2 different types of more healthier toothpaste, which I'm gonna switch to even another different type to get a better result. And those things always usually cost more money. So let's get to the point. So what I noticed is, as I was spinning around, I was having issues breathing. And at the last, about a week or so, I was like, I felt the need for my asthma pump that the doctor gave me, a couple months back when they thought I was having, respiratory issues and heart issues and all these things. And, and I was feeling kind of the need for it. And I was like, man, what is going on? Well, there is no coincidence in the universe. I want to say, Friday, after I got back from the doctor, I was here, maintenance guys came by, do a routine inspection and stuff. Well, certain things I do, if you look around this place, I change out bulbs, but I'd use the newer bulbs that save energy. Well, another thing I do is I change out my own filters on the AC. And the reason why is because I'll spend close to $20 to get a higher end filter that filters out a lot of stuff. Well, that being said, when I was on my shopping trip, I noticed that, okay, I had to go back in my log and figure out when was the last time I changed a filter. There's no coincidence in the world. As scientists, we research. Well, this is the interesting part. All right, the last time I changed out my filter was about May 29th this year, right before I had to go to my first emergency room visit where I couldn't breathe. and I was having respiratory issues where I was going to sleep and I was like, breathing problems, stuff like that. Well, interesting. And it continued. And I changed the filter out with, turns out I actually used a very high-end filter. Well, I was about a month overdue from changing out this filter. And I went to change it out. And, one of the things I did is, I'm about to show you now. So when I cut this video off, I won't be coming back. That's the smile, so I'll leave you with a smile. But this is what I found. All right, so look at this stuff that's up in there. And look at this stuff, which is with the water, which shouldn't be there. Look at this. Now, we can say it's dirt, dust, mold, but this should be cleaned. And the water is starting to leak now, so there's some kind of blockage up there. Now look at the fan thing that blows air. Look at that. Look how dirty that is. Something, I think this is mold, some kind of bacteria, something. And now I know you're saying, well, you didn't see this last time? Well, the interesting thing is this is a filter, and actually I'm gonna go buy another one because I thought I bought this one, but I actually bought a more high-end filter right there. I bought this one, which is kind of a mid-grade filter. Well, see, the thing is, this stays there. To get to the filter, you're just unscrewing these, and you pop the filter up in there. So, and if this thing didn't leak, I would have never looked behind there again. So because it leaked, it made me look behind here and start looking at all this is up in here. What the hell? You see what I'm saying? Look at this. It's water, condensation. So that's interesting. Now, that water's leaking and it's starting to leak again for whatever reason, which I know because I'm not wearing a mask right now. Hold up. All right, I'm going to have issues later, but I'm about to get out in the air. Look at that. What the hell is that up in there? So I know I'm about to get out in the air. Well, I guess I am going to put I really don't want to put myself back on camera because the light's blinding the hell out of me, but this is it. So on that note, I'm about to go do some stuff, get maintenance over here. I'm going to have to clean this out. So stay tuned. Until next time.